Yeah, what up guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's your guy Prince TV. As you all know, we come here to talk about document issue. We come here to display sometimes entertainment, try to entertain ourselves together. But today we are going to talk about how you can escape Cassazione. We all know that when you go for your commission after taking a lot of negative, then they will direct you that you have to go and make Cassazione. So in this very video, I'm going to tell you how you can escape this Cassazione. So what you have to do is that you have to meet that same lawyer, or you have to meet a lawyer and tell this lawyer that you want to apply for asilo reiterata. This asilo reiterata states that after you might finish your asylum seeking, for like you went for commission for 3 or 2 times, they deny you for the protection, then you can now apply, renew, like, you know, try to make another new application for asylum as well. Because if you should go and make this Cassazione, most times it take years before they can, you know, reply you. Some they take 1 year and 6 months. It depends on. And the most dangerous aspect of it is that they don't need your presence there. That is, they don't need you to come and present anything new that you have, you understand? So for this Cassazione, so for me it's better you go and ask for this asilo reiterata. You have to. So if you make this asilo reiterata, then it will not state that you have to now go another new commission again. It's as if now you came newly in the country again. But it's advisable to make the same story you have used before. Some people, they go there, they try to change their story, you know, bring in another story. But for me, it's not advisable. All you have to do is just to make sure that the story you used before is the same story you are using, is the best. And then you have a new evidence. Maybe you have gone to language school, or you're working, or you have participated 1 or 2 things here in Italy. All those things are things you go to present to them. Then it might bring the positive aspect of it. So what is the interesting part of this reiterata? The interesting part of this reiterata is that you will not have the possibility to have a new fresh permesso di soggiorno for 6 mesi like the richiesta di asilo as well. Because if you make the one of Cassazione, you will not have the opportunity, you will not have the right to get this 6 months document again, which will lead to irregular migrants. And then if you don't have the 6 months document, we all know what it's all about. Because you might have a job, you want to do, but because you don't have a 6 months document, it might be a problem. So it's better you make this reiterata. In this reiterata, they will restart your case again all over. Even if you should go for the first commission and they give negative, this reiterata, you still have the possibility to go and make another recurso in tribunal. You understand? You can make another recurso in tribunal, because it's as if that you just restart everything as well. So in this video, I said let me come and drop it here so that you guys will understand what reiterata asilo is all about. In reiterata asilo, you make it to be that after all the negative you have taken for the first asylum you have applied, and they reject to give you any of the protection, then after that they send you to go and make a Cassazione. And this Cassazione, most lawyers, they will demand for 1,000 euro. Most of them will demand for more than 1,000 euro. You understand? And then after all these things, they say okay, fine, they have done their job. Then you have to wait until they decide this in Roma, because this is only being made in Roma, and not all lawyers can make this Cassazione. There are some lawyers, when you go to them, they tell you that they don't have the capability to make a Cassazione, which is true. So what is the best way? What is the best thing you have to do? For me, the best thing you have to do is that you have to meet a lawyer and tell this lawyer, I want to make a reiterata asilo. You understand? When you make this reiterata asilo, what they need is for you to just present an hospitalita where you live in the questura you want to make it. For example, this reiterata asilo, you can make it in any of the any of the questura you want to make it. For example, someone who live here in Bergamo, then you want to make a reiterata asilo, then you can also make it in Brescia. You understand? Just like a city that is close but different questura. Why? Because if you after your procedure of everything for the first time, they reject everything in that same questura, then if you go to that same questura to make this reiterata, it might still be the same thing they did before. So it's advisable maybe you go to another another questura, and then tell this lawyer that you want to change it to another questura to make a ritirata asilo. When you make this, then you have the opportunity to obtain a fresh permesso di soggiorno, which you can use to do normal sojourner that you can use to do whatever you want to use it to do. So this ritirata is more better than that of going to make a Cassazione. Why? Because many people who have case in Cassazione, they are still waiting for their result. This take time before it comes out, different kind of things in this Cassazione. That is why I say let me bring it so you guys notice that there is another way you can refresh or you can restart your asylum seeking by making ritirata. So with this ritirata now, you can have the possibility to go to the first commission as well, go to the second commission as well. But I'm not praying that anyone who make a ritirata should go for second second commission. No, I pray that anyone who make ritirata, the first commission they will call and then show a proof that okay, I've been in this country for a long time, look at what I've done, look at what I've not done, all this kind of stuff. I pray that this person will get the document at that first time of that ritirata. This ritirata is the best way for you to restart your asylum seeking. It's better you make this ritirata. So this is the information I have for you guys. So let me come and drop it here so that people will be updated and know that making Cassazione might be in a longer way, a far distance. So the best thing you can do is to make this ritirata. With this ritirata now, you can have your sojourner and then do things as you ought to do. So guys, that is what you have to know about this asilo ritirata. Everything I explained there, that is how it functions about this asilo ritirata. So without wasting much time, let's go straight and have the update what Luciana Larmorgese discussed with the other Minister dell'Interno of Europe. You understand? So let's discuss this together. Welcome back again. So in today's meeting, Luciana Larmorgese had a meeting with the commissioners of Europe, like other Minister dell'Interno of European countries, especially Germany. So they had a meeting together today. They were discussing how the migrants can have a right to be in a country in a comfortable way. They were discussing about this issue. They were trying to make discussion to know how to settle migrants. Why? Because Larmorgese is someone who know human sympathy. Is a very sympathetic woman who is trying to make sure that migrants have their rights and then try to stop a struggle about migrants. So all these things are what they are discussing. So Larmorgese was explaining to this Minister dell'Interno of Germany, telling them this is how we want things to be, trying to, like other videos I made before, I said I didn't want to make and settle migrants here in Italy. So not only Italy, other places. So this is what they are discussing together. So they were trying to make all these things so that it can be efficiently or it can be easily for migrants to have their rights here in Italy. So for those of you who have not seen the video where Luciana Larmorgese was making her speech on today being 13th of Monday, I'll play the video so that you guys can see it now.
Davvero grazie a tutti I partecipanti per il contributo di idee che è stato dato a questo primo incontro, che spero sia soltanto il primo di tanti altri che potremo organizzare insieme, a parte quello che saranno gli incontri di carattere tecnico che sicuramente noi porteremo in essere quanto prima. Abbiamo dimostrato oggi con questo tavolo virtuale che su un tema delicato quale il traffico di migranti non esistono schieramenti contrapposti tra i vari stati europei ed africani, ma solo partner responsabili con un unico obiettivo, quello di collaborare insieme. Occorre una visione di prospettiva che guardi ai fenomeni globali come le migrazioni, che sappia intercettare e reprimere i traffici criminali, che sia in grado di leggere le difficoltà degli immigrati come quelle dei paesi dai quali transitano o verso i quali sono diretti. Abbiamo quindi bisogno di un partenariato strategico, ampio ed organico. È per questo che un ruolo primario dovrà assumerlo la Commissione europea E quindi io davvero ringrazio la commissaria Johansson per l'attenzione che ha prestato a questi temi e la cui presenza al tavolo è fondamentale. Quindi ora, per riassumere, secondo me noi dobbiamo intensificare la collaborazione di
That is the update of today, what they discussed with Luciana Larmorgese in Ministry Internal, what he discussed today with the other Ministry Internal of other European countries. They are the people you saw in that photo when she was making those speech. So this is what they are discussing. So we pray to God that everything will be settled very soon. As we all know now, very soon the laws of Salvini will wipe out, so that everybody can go and do what he had to do. You understand? Because Salvini came and dropped a different law that was very difficult, that makes people to unable to get what they are supposed to get. So all these things are what we are talking about. By God's grace, that everything will be okay. You have not subscribed to this channel, please try to subscribe to this channel, guys. Share out this video, hit the like button. After watching, just touch that like button. That makes me feel that okay, fine, what I'm doing, you guys like it. So try to hit the like button so that I can know what you guys the updates I'm bringing to you guys, that you guys like it. So if you hit the like button, that makes me know that yes, my people, they like what I'm doing. So try to hit the like button, and then as well you share out the video. If there is something that is wrong about the video, if there's something the way we present or the way I'm presenting it, there is a way that maybe you think that is not well okay for you, you can drop it at the comment section, then I will reply you, then we'll know what to do. So stay blessed and stay nice. Till next time will be yours.